Well, how do, buckaroos? How y'all doing in this Christmas season? Merry Christmas to y'all if you celebrate Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, well, Happy Hanukkah. Let's see, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, and Merry Festivus. And if I left something out, my most profound apologies. I'm trying to find something here. I thought I had it, but there we go. So I just found this the other day. It's the Ballast Point Victory at Sea, their High West barrel version, Imperial Porter with coffee and vanilla, aged in High West bourbon and rye barrels. So bourbon and rye. How about that? We partnered with our friends at High West Distillery to create a barrel-aged version of Ballast Point Victory at Sea, our award-winning Imperial Porter. Yeah, I love the beer personally. Victory at Sea is aged in High West owned bourbon and rye whiskey barrel oak casks. New layers of complexity emerge with notes of soft caramel, smoky oak, and dark chocolate and roasted almond. High West crafts delicious and distinctive whiskeys to honor the American West. Yeah, I do like High West products. I believe they're out of Utah, if I remember correctly. It's 12%, 35 IBUs. So there you go, 12%. Well, let's see what we get, shall we? I actually drank one of these the other day, but I just wanted to sit and drink it. I didn't do a video, didn't write anything. I just enjoyed the beer. So this runs, this is a bourbon and rye barrel-aged beer. We all know how expensive those can be, but this was a 4-pack, 48 ounces for 16. Although some might think that is expensive for a barrel-aged beer, it is not. Especially if you paid, upwards of, 16 for 16 ounces of 16 ounces for the BCBS, or you paid 25 for 22 ounces of the CBS. Considering you got 48 ounces, this would be like paying, $8 for a 22-ounce bomber, which would be a bargain for a beer like that. So I'll tell you, the nose is delightful, man. Imperial Porter with coffee and vanilla flavors. Yeah, I get a lot of smoke on the nose. I really feel a lot of the bourbon barrel. I do feel some of the rye barrel as well, some spice, but I get a lot of smoke. You do feel some oak. Certainly get a lot of coffee. There's a lot of coffee going on, and the vanilla is sort of mingled through it all. Got my fireplace backdrop going. That's playing the Christmas music. I don't know if the Christmas music transfers, but hey, I'm playing it, man. We're festive here at the Beer Whisperer household. Although Mrs. Beer Whisperer doesn't. I watch this fireplace all the time, right? Sometimes I'll get up first and get breakfast started, and I'll put the fireplace on, and she'll get up, and so, you watching the fireplace? And then she read somewhere about somebody watching a particular movie like 55 times, and apparently Netflix pays attention to how much you watch something, so they might notice that you watch this, fireplace over and over and over again. Anyway, sorry, my nose won't quit itching. Apologize. It is what it is. They do get. They mentioned notes of caramel. I am feeling some caramel on the nose as well. Flavors. The flavors are of a big, deep, rich imperial stout. I love the way it dries up in the finish. That oak really cleans everything up. I'd have to say, for the flavors I'm getting a lot of caramel, getting a lot of vanilla. I'm certainly feeling the coffee. The flavors that I'm getting, I'm feeling more bourbon barrel than rye barrel. But I do get a hint of that rye spice in there. Sure, why the hell not? This is very nice. Very nice indeed. And I probably had it a little colder than I really needed to start with. But as it warms up, when it's colder, the notes are sharper when it's colder. As it warms up, those notes really tend to melt together. I would recommend this beer at about 55 to 60%. Some might even recommend it 60 to 65. But I'd say 55 to 60. And I've noticed as it warms, that sweetness comes out more. It's getting a lot of the smoke early on. As I've let this sit in the glass, I'm getting more sweetness on the nose. Oh, it's absolutely stunning, man. It's gorgeous. So, anyways, in many cases, I drink the whole beer over the course of the video, but this one I don't want to drink very quickly. I want to relax and enjoy it. So there you go. I am trying to beer whisper. I got to tell you, for a barrel aged beer, 16 a 4 pack, that's a bargain. How do I feel it lines up against the others? Well, I mean, it's 12%, so it's a little bit less alcohol than say the BCBS. But if we're talking quality, yes, I think it's every bit the quality of that beer. And if I had a choice of paying $16 for a 16-ounce bottle or $16 for a 4 pack, I would choose this one over the BCS all day long. And I've got to say the same for the CBS. Again, we're talking about a different kind of beer. I mean, the CBS is a barrel-aged imperial stout, or barrel-aged stout, I guess, that uses maple syrup. So the flavors are slightly different. But if we're talking from a price point, yeah, I mean, that's $25 was the manufactured retail suggested retail price. I only paid 20 for it. I got a bargain. But still, I mean, we're talking $20 for a 22-ounce bottle. Here I got 48 ounces for $16. So given the same choice again, this is the product I would go to. It's absolutely brilliant. If you like uh, a barrel-aged imperial stout that employs other flavors, in this case, coffee and vanilla, I would recommend this one as much as any other. I am John Beer Whisperer, BeerVangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all around good guy. I drink beer and I say stuff, man. Y'all have a good